HTHMA Senior Garden video tutorial. The rules. Rule 1. Watch your step. Don't step on any tools left on the ground, and make sure not to step any of the flower beds. You wouldn't want to crush any of the plant. Rule number 2. Keep your work area clean. Make sure to pick up after yourself, and whenever you're done with your tools, make sure you put them back to the right spot. And always put recycling in the recycling bin and trash in the trash bin. And remember, if it's organic, it can go in the compost box. Rule number 3. Pick the right tool for the right job. Make sure you know what tool to use for the certain job you want to do. Any other tool could be potentially dangerous for you or the plants or anyone else around you, so be careful, choose wisely, and know what you're doing. The bow rake is a heavy-duty, long-handed tool used to loosen and level soil, rock, and dirt. The long rake is a rake that consists of a toothed bar with a long handle and is used to collect large amounts of leaves, hay, and grass. It is also used to loosen the soil and remove the weed and level the ground. There are many different types of shovels, but basically they all do the same thing. They dig holes. The grain shovel is used for scooping things up like wood chips or mulch. The trowel is a small hand tool used for digging small holes and smoothing the soil around the plants. The bulb dibble is used for digging small holes for bulbs. The garden hoe is used to basically cultivate the soil. If you don't know what cultivating is, it's basically to arrange the soil and mix it all up so you can prepare for planting. The spading fork is a long fork-like object used to lift and turn over soil. The long-handled cultivator is used to twist the soil, cultivating the ground and preparing it for plants. The small-handed cultivator is just a small fork tool used to loosen the soil. The weeder is a long tool with the purpose to remove weeds from the garden. The weeding hoe is a long-handled tool with an open box blade used to remove weeds by pushing and pulling. The pruning shears are a small pair of scissors used to cut small plants and small stems. The lopping shears are long-legged scissors with long handles and small lopping blades which are used to cut plants from a distance. The bypass pruners are a long-handled scissors tool with a strong blade used to cut stems and branches of plants. The hedge shears are a long pair of scissors that are used to trim hedges. Here at the HTHMA Senior Garden, we make our own compost. If you didn't know what compost is, it's basically an organic material that is decomposed and is turned into a dark nutrient, and this is what we combine with our soil. Along with compost, we also use mulch. Mulch is organically composed material that commonly includes things like grass, hay, and wood chips. Mulch is used as an insulator, keeping the soil warm at nights and also cutting down on evaporation of the water in the soil. Wood chips are small pieces of bark that we use for walkways. We also sometimes use them to cover up irrigation pipes. All around the garden you're going to find pipes like this, or PVC pipes. That is our irrigation system. That supplies water to most of our plants throughout the garden. There are many different kinds of irrigation systems. Drip lines, soaker lines, they all do different things that are used for certain plants. There's all different sizes too. So depending on what your plant needs, you may have a certain irrigation system there. So while you're in the garden, make sure you watch out for these pipes. They're very important to the plants and break easily. So when you're walking or stepping over things, make sure you're not stepping on a pipe. So be careful. That's the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys learned a lot, and I hope when you guys are at the garden you have a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. Remember to stay safe at the garden.